Producing, Jesus Godoy directing, and Dave wearing that spiffy Free Don Siegelman t-shirt. I like that.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm Cenk Uygur. Salam alaikum. The real pronunciation is Cenk Uygur, which is a total pain in the ass. Who celebrates Easter anymore, anyway? If you don't know this about L.A., the Beverly Hills is owned by Middle Easterns. Okay? Persians run the place, right?
I love that girl, and I hate her. It's awesome.
Guilty! Crime of the penis!
You know what I categorize that as? A big whoop-de-doo.
Hillary Clinton caught in a pretty bad lie about Bosnia. A whopper, as the press is saying.
Too poor or too dangerous. The president couldn't go, so send the first lady.
Mrs. Clinton's first stop is Tuzla, headquarters for the U.S. operation. Cheryl Atkinson is traveling with Mrs. Clinton.
It turns out she didn't lie. She misspoke.
That she's employing the Tanya Harding strategy, which is, well, if it's not me, it certainly ain't going to be you. So she doesn't really care who wins if it's not Hillary Clinton, you know, Republican, Democrat, who cares? It's not me.
Yeah, I would love to see the possibility of a woman becoming president this year because it would be great for women. She's just not the right candidate.
I'm willing to cozy up to Republicans because I think that's a winning strategy. Now, if you like that, go forward, okay? But if you don't, then understand that that's what you're going to get with Hillary Clinton.
If I had to guess now, I would guess that Hillary Clinton drops out of the race after the North Carolina primary. Hey, we got a Democrat on the stand. Let's ask him about every single part of his sex life. You're allowed to lie under grand jury. It doesn't matter if you're under oath. I don't care. You're allowed to lie about your sex life. One thing is for sure. It's definitely going to get bloodier in Iraq.
Prime Minister Maliki started the battle against the Mahdi army in Basra all on his own. If I was the president and the prime minister of Iraq just launched a full-scale war that I'm going to have to fight for him, I'd be a little pissed.
George W. Bush or Putin from Russia? Overwhelmingly, George W. Bush, more of a danger to the world, and they trust him less.
I became convinced that we're going to attack Iran. Dick Cheney's still in office, and George Bush is stupid. So, I mean, couldn't he press the button, a couple of weeks before he leaves? Of course, he's got 10 whole months left.
I'm not your biatch. You are mine.
General Petraeus is a real problem. That the man is irrevocably partisan. Bush has come out and General Petraeus have come out. There's going to be a pause in troop withdrawals. Well, it's the byproduct of the success of the surge. Byproduct of the success of the surge. Since we've done so well, we had to increase the level of violence. Come on, man. Somebody's got to laugh him out of the room. Your surge is working if the level of violence goes down or if the level of violence goes up. Is that what you're saying right now? That kind of insanely irrational comment, that's what you're making right now on the world stage.
Hey, so what if the surge has brought violence a little bit lower? When are we going to leave Iraq?
I don't think John McCain has a chance of winning the presidency.
McCain, the liberals don't know how to spend money. Fuck you. All right, I got to control myself. I know it's the post game, but the liberals don't know how to spend money. Please. Does anybody think?
If you do John McCain's tax cut policy, which is the same exact one as Bush's, make the Bush tax cuts permanent, that's going to cost the budget $2 trillion over the next 10 years. Your economic plan sucks. I think even Hillary Clinton can beat John McCain, even with such an awful strategy, simply because the man won't bend. But Barack Obama, I think, would have a field day with him.
Condoleezza Rice. Maybe interested in a vice presidential nod. And then that way they get to say, hey, we got the black and the woman candidate right here in the Republican Party. What are you talking about, Condoleezza Rice? The only problem is they would also lock up the incompetent vote.
By the way, the people you think are serving you, they hate you.
I love America too much. That's my problem. Always keeping it real on the Young Turks. Always keeping it real. If you become a member, you can get all of the post-game shows and all the regular shows put together. Check out my powerful ode to Obama from yesterday's members-only section, if you haven't already. I'm not saying anything. Success.